Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Holidayfest. I got a real treat for you guys. It's a holiday comedy from 2011, an R-rated comedy once again, and this is a really funny third installment of a franchise that I haven't seen all the way through, but I did see the third one. It's a Christmas movie, and it is a very Harold and Kumar Christmas from 2011. This movie caught me by surprise, I gotta say, because I did not like the trailer for this movie when it came out. I'm like, oh god, that movie is gonna be awful. I'm not gonna laugh. It's gonna just be a bunch of pot jokes and nothing that makes me laugh. But a year later, when the movie came out on DVD, I rented it in the library, and I'm like, this is actually pretty funny. This is not so bad. I laughed a lot. I saw the movie on DVD, the non 3D version, because there's a lot of poking at the picture, at the camera, saying, "Oh, look, it's in 3D," and say how stupid 3D is, and I agree with that. By 2011, it was already old, but the movie's really funny. Like, I like the two actors, Cal Penn and John Cho. They have amazing chemistry. I saw bits and pieces of the first movie, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I have never seen Guantanamo Bay. I have no interest in that storyline. They said it wasn't as funny, but this one brought it back. It's got a heart to it. This is a comedy. It's R-rated. It has raunchy humor. It has sex jokes, etc. There's a lot of curse words, but it has a heart to it because the two leads have a really good rapport. Basically, Harold and Kumar burn down their Christmas tree because Kumar, I think he sends he smokes a blunt, and it burns a giant blunt, and it burns the Christmas tree at John Cho's house. So the whole movie they're spending time looking for a Christmas tree for the house to celebrate with his new family because John Cho married the Spanish girl from the second movie, which I didn't give a shit about that. That was probably the unfunniest scene in the entire movie. The scenes with him speaking Spanish to this old lady, these Mexicans, not funny at all. But once you get past that, everything else is funny. The scenes with Neil Patrick Harris, really good singer in the movie. I liked that scene. Didn't need to see him kiss a guy. I get it. He's gay. Fuck that. It's a stupid pandering. I like the scene with the waffle bot. That thing is freaking awesome. It has a moment at the end where like waffle bot, they said that the pancakes are better, and then waffle bot's like pancakes are fucking gay, and I'm like, that's awesome. I love that. That waffle bot had more personality than half of the robots in these new Star Wars movies. Yeah, I said it. Fuck the robot in Rogue One. I like Alan Tudyk, but it's not going to do anything for me. There's a scene that they turn into claymation. It looks like a Rankin and Bass cartoon. Everything is claymated. He takes out a schlong and it's a clay penis, but they don't show it because it's claymation, so it's not real. This is after they get out of the elevator. They're high on cocaine because there's a scene with him, Harold and Kumar are doing beer pong or whatever, and Elias Koteas' house, and he's trying to shoot at them. And there's cocaine everywhere. It goes on this baby. That's what kind of offended me when I saw the trailer. The baby sniffs cocaine is going all over the place because that's what happens when you're high on coke. And then it's a cool sequence. I'm like, this claymation. It looks really cool. I like that scene. It's probably my favorite scene. There's a cool song. It's like, there's a very, 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 very day for you to die. I guess you wish you weren't so fucking high. That guy's dying, hot dogs flying, batter up, it's time for crying. Most New Yorkers don't know how to drive. There you go. That relates to me. New Yorkers can't drive for shit. I know that because I live here. So that relates to me. And there's a scene that there's this chubby kid. They're high as fuck, so they think this chubby kid is this cute little squirrel, and they're petting him. It's like, you're so cute. I want to cuddle with you. And then they see the snowman is turns to life. It's a funny scene, man. It's not for kids. Don't let your kids watch this movie because it's very over the top, and there's a lot of humor they won't understand. Even that sequence, because the squirrel falls and crashes and it splatters into claymation blood. It's like a acid trip version of Robot Chicken, kind of like that, but even more violent. But it was funny. Like, they meet up with the two friends that hang out with Harold and Kumar, David Krumholtz from the Santa Claus movies, the Santa Claus and the Santa Claus 2, and this other guy. They take them. Oh, you guys are gonna get a death of cold. Let's take you. Is there any place to eat? And they so happen to pass by a White Castle. I love White Castle. I've eaten there since I was a kid. The movie brought back a lot of memories when I used to eat those little sliders when I was a boy. Good times. Good freaking time. The problem with the film is that it's short, so there's a lot of characters that just get thrown in there, like Harold's wife and or girlfriend, and then you have John Cho's Mexican family to be. Oh, there's a scene they show her ass. Wow, wow, not interested. I told you I don't like foreign chicks, but Neil Patrick Harris has a moment where he sings "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" and all that. He's a good singer. I admit that, and a decent actor in his own right. I didn't hate him in How I Met Your Mother. I thought he was good in that. But the film is it's very fast paced though. It never slows down. I like that they get a 3D television and look at the 3Ds going right in their face because the movie was shot in 3D. And it's just a lot of laughs. Like this movie made me laugh a lot. The scene they spoof a Christmas story, and instead of his tongue getting stuck on the pole, it's his schlong, and it's a prosthetic penis, and it's coming out. It was so funny. I was like, oh man, that looks painful. But John Cho and Cal Penn make it work. It's a lot of fun. You have a robot in the movie that's not annoying. The waffle bot kicks ass. The movie's not that long. It's not 2 hours long because God knows comedies do not need to be over 2 hours. Seth MacFarlane. Um, but this movie, it works as a Christmas movie. I like the Christmas music in it. I like the tone of it. It's lighter than the second one because God knows after 9/11 we needed some laughs. 10 years after that we needed laughs. We needed some good holiday cheer and good laughs. And it wasn't just toilet humor. See, Adam Sandler, you can do it, and they don't have to say dick every 5 minutes. They had a plot, they had a story, they had characters I cared about. I like these two characters, Harold and Kumar. The two actors are really good. They're both Asian. One is Korean descent, and the other is Indian, which is technically Asia. Good actors, very funny, great chemistry. I liked them in other films before. Van Wilder and John Cho was in the first American Pie. I remember him in that. I like those actors, so the film is very fun. If you're looking for a crazy comedy that's not in theaters and is something from a couple years ago that was kind of forgotten because this movie it did okay. It got a good response from critics, but it kind of got forgotten because of time. But I think it's just as fun as like any R-rated comedy that's from Christmas. Like I think it's just as fun as what you call it, Bad Santa. It's definitely as good as that because Bad Santa 2, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to see that and forget about it. Because this I thought was better because it had heart to it. That's what can keep a comedy together if it's not just a laugh a minute. Heart. Human heart. That's what works in this holiday feast. And I was smiling. When the movie was over, I clapped. I thought it was very fun. And I'm like, this wasn't as bad as the trailer suggested. I thought this movie was going to suck. And no, you don't have to be high to see this movie. I was not high. I saw it and I laughed and I had fun. So sue me. I like very Harold and Kumar Christmas. I didn't see the 3D version. There's an extended cut with more scenes in the claymation scene and etc. But the theatrical cut I thought was fine. It was funny. I like it. I gotta get it on Blu-ray someday because and the first two to see them all the way through because I like this film. And I was very surprised because there's usually trailers that suck, and then I see the movie and it's actually better. It's not like Suicide Squad where the laughs were not there and the movie was forced and they was edited to shit and a director's cut didn't save it. Ha! This was better, and I can guarantee you get more laughs out of this than Suicide Squad. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Liking, subscribing, commenting. I wanted to wear my Santa hat because my other hat was washed, so I don't want to wear a wet hat. So thanks for watching. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.